Jet.
Not a day goes by
Potion.
that we have a better
Where is Jet Potion?
the dark arts.
Revelio. Accio.
Anyone can run a shop if they inherit.
Revelio.
Very rude.
Después me get up.
Revelio. Accio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, though I don't believe I've seen you.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather, how may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art to potion me?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, But for now... A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds, Professor...
Oh, the dittany for Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts, is it?
Not at all. I'm
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well.
I suppose...
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potioning. But what say we get you a packet of... Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ui.
Accio.
Tao.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Accio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood Peck said a customer lost a deeracle round here. I know we're not supposed to
Revelio.
go down there. I just thought...
Accio. Revelio.
Well, not meant to be. Also, I knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it.
You more house elves. Muggles have made life.
Sebastian.
I officially have... Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
Oi!
One more! Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Accio. Fringo. Levioso. What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Oi! What cow?
Potato. Look out! Confringo. Levioso. Levioso. That's right, you lumbering lout. Levioso is faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Levioso. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
Good! So easy.
Goodness! Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
I suppose so. It's all...
Merlin's beard.
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you would...
Of...
Singer.
Reparo.
go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Reparo. Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls. And not...
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something. I own Gladrag's wizard wear, and among my inventory are some you. And as I suspect this won't be your luck.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I... now, let's try this on for size.
Your current defense and offense are displayed to the top right of the screen. Your defense offense. Select the clock and rope gear slot and press.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help.
I'd say that I agree.
Perfect. The 3 brooms.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Revelio.
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Revelio. Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona.
Accio.
The owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the Revelio. castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. Professor Weasley's certain to hear. Don't want to risk another detention. Revelio. Revelio.
đang演呢。
Already have the wormwood. And what about the shriveled figs? Bet you don't have the porcupine.
Revelio.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece.
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had...
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade. With Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the three...
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we've...
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of...
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings. No, I dare say after what happened to them...
They're after the locket.
Yes, yeah. I discovered an inscription when I read it aloud. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be?
Perhaps we are only after a book. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Geometer 點影啊嘛？
Off on another adventure, are we?
I cannot do this for all
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
I'm here about the new spell you...
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire handy for lighting torches. And when...
Sounds...
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like... You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing. When you're finished, come and see... You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands, isn't it?
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the... They could find me inside of a jar. But he failed it.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels.
I seem to have a knack.
Then you've come to...
How does cross wands work?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still... It's our way of determining the score. And to liven...
Don't really see the value in organised dueling. Senseless.
It's not senseless. Besides, in cross... Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner. So, Kez...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso. Potato. That's all you've got. Levioso.
Don't try and win now.
Levioso.
Expulso!
There goes my way. Potato.
Act like a winner! Some big hits that round.
Nice work. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this...
Brilliant.
I shall. And as a very good way... Again, hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes, it is. Ready for another...
I'm ready. Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies.
Accio. Come on. Levioso.
Levioso! I'm the one!
Arresto Momentum.
Potato. Accio.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Levioso!
You're better than that. Accio.
Don't try and win now. Give them what for!
So easy.
Some big hits that round.
Lumos.
Bravo. You did indeed. The other duelists have... You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at... I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan.
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be one.
If you...
Accio.
Nicely done.
Levioso.
Excellent form.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discuss.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it.
Should be.
Yes. Your spellcasting... I would rather we not end... Let us begin. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Good work.
Incendio.
Excellent defensive skills.
Already have the wormwood. What about the shrivel figs? Bet you don't have the porcupine.
Revelio. Incendio. Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir.
So I hear. You must continue. That said, so, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted...
But, Professor...
I shall find you when I've completed whatever...
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Sebastian, there you are. You promised me an explanation. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's.
I've never even met him.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on. So?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but...
He can't...
He was called away by Black at the last moment.
You want to show some...
Precisely.
And I am.
What will happen if we're caught?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of... Aside from wanton just...
How concerned...
Madam Scribner doesn't take... She and I have had...
Thank...
Revelio.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to...
I can be sneaky.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting... Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance.
You mean I'll actually be able to
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. Give it a try.
Is someone sneaking about? You should have known better than to cross my path.
Quietly now. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to... I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you out...
You distract.
I said I'd get you in.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is.
Revelio.
It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio. Revelio.
should be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help out?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Your money.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good
Wait, I don't want you getting it.
I have a way with the faculty. I like having Now go. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo. Revelio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more. That's it!
Revelio. Revelio.
Where might this lead?
Lumos. Reparo.
喂，弹过去哦。
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Revelio.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Stupefy. Incendio.
You give of ancient magic accumulated by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful search here hit combo will take ancient magic power up.
Accio. Accio. Levioso.
Ui, ah.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Levioso. Levioso. Incendio.
Ui.
Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at them. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty...
Have you gained any insights about the painting since...
I did discover that...
Are there any other empty...
Yes, a few. This entire... If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Perhaps you want people to think you're brave.
Yes, exactly. If it were true that you
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
by a Strela, that could be...
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Now that would be impressive. You two are moon. Literally.
Revelio.
I spend the entire day.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Life is so peaceful.
Ăn rồi kìa.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that paint.
You did?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I...
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. Well, I'm glad someone figured. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
My friend and I did
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Nó quỷ đông gì đấy.
Such an idea that I tote right down.
Revelio.
As long as I get some sleep,
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good. Thought as much.
Accio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, dear master. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Revelio.
It's not on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Stop there.